Welcome back to a 57 Chevy video. I do believe we're actually not going to be in this room today. I believe we're working on the frame. If you recall, we did the rear suspension, but we haven't done the front suspension yet. And I'm going to have to start digging some stuff out. Well, that's 78 Camaro. So let me start finding stuff and let's get it in there. We've slowly started gathering stuff. So luckily Harlan remembers where he put stuff for the most part here. So let's get this up on some stands and get cracking. Normally we'd work in there, but there's already something in there, and honestly it'd be more work to move it than it's probably worth. So we're going to work here in garage 4, 5, 9, whatever garage is. Garage 1. Alright, since CPP didn't give us a torque spec for this 500 series box bolts, they're basically 3/8 bolts. They're metric, but I mean they're basically 3/8 bolts. So let's just think this through. If that was a 3/8 bolt that length, what torque would I be shooting for? I think I would feel safe starting at 35 and going from there. Unfortunately, because of these lock washers, I get nervous about going too heavy. So 40 felt pretty good. We don't want to lose. That's the washer for the pitman arm. And of course, here is the nut for the pitman arm. And of course, the weird net that's just protecting threads. So now that we got that hung, I think in this exercise, since we're sitting as high as we are, the next obvious step should be lower control arms. I'm thinking normally I would do uppers first, but it might be easier to get that mass and let it hang and swing down out of our way. So let's go ahead and take a look at our instructions just in case they say something specific, but I think that's the direction I want to go. Alright, so we've got the lowers on, we've got some uppers on. We're not happy with the bolts. We're going to buy different bolts, but that's easy enough to do one at a time later, before alignment time. So that's easy enough. I think what we're going to do now is, instead of hanging the spindle and having it in our way, since we have a coil over, I think we're going to go ahead and get these put together. So, oh good, we did. We got thrust washers, which just makes these easier. And yeah, here we go. So, nice adjustable coil over. Here's our spring. Let's get these built up real quick. Okay, one thing we've learned over the years is make sure you get plenty of anti-seize on these. These aluminum bodies like to gall, so you got to be real careful about that. So we've got them almost prepped. We spun the collar all the way down. This one happens to be a clamping style instead of a two-piece. That's fine. And then, of course, obviously we've got our spring. That'll slide on just as it goes in. And they will hang here. And then these mount right where, shocks normally mount. So this will work out slick. Alright, got in a groove of assembling things, and the sun went down. So we're just getting ready to torque the upper and lower ball joints. You can see for now we're just set soft. It's no big deal. And I've just got these topped until we're down weight, because these are poly. I don't really know where they want to sit. So I have a feeling that as soon as we can put actual weight on here, that these will need tightened one more time. There's probably a tiny bit of play here. So we'll deal with that then. But yeah, let's get those torqued. Also, we decided to go right angle for the lowers. Luckily he had some, because greasing that into the brake caliper could be less than fun. So we're moving along. Okay, got all that bolted down. And in an interesting turn of events, see the threads here? See where somebody overseas sort of forgot and they just chucked it in the box anyway? You can't just buy anything anymore. Just like that, I think that's about as far as we're getting tonight. He's got a couple components that had to be replaced that he hasn't painted yet, and I don't want to pull things back off for paint, so I think that's going to do it. So anyway, Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And look for this in a few weeks. This has been another ShopRex approved video. Thanks for watching.